Wide open. Jason Witten to win the game.
How's it going, everybody? Most of you guys on here know me as the Bolt Boy, the owner of the Mars Bolt Up team and Skip Scramble, but just kind of wanted to have a candid moment before I get going into the recap and just, remind everyone that from my personal experience, week 8, that even though we're getting into the intense part of the season, it's good to kind of take a step back sometimes and just remind yourself that, it is just a game, and it's a game that's based on things that you don't even have control over. So, definitely just want to keep that context going forward. I don't know if anybody really had their eye on me and Doug's matchup this week, but it was a roller coaster of emotions. At some point was super down on myself, down on my team, just kind of wanted to write the manifesto on why fantasy is stupid and luck-based, and then, to just have that comeback win, it feels great, but it was definitely bittersweet. I was definitely bummed on myself for being down on myself, and especially because I ended up coming back to win, and it feels great, but there is that sense that, take a step back, remind yourself that anything can happen, and definitely never give up, even when you're feeling low, just keep playing, anything can happen. And that being said, the only other thing I want to remind everybody about this week is that Doug got wrecked, son!
Not off in here! Gotcha, bitch!
What up, world? It's your boy Rod Dog here, back with the Week 8 recap video. So, a lot went down this week, big time. And, just gonna go through the matchups, I'm looking at them. I'm not really seeing a Four Local Presents Big Dog Match of the Week. Maybe I'm calling it between Matt and Garrett. And this game was crazy just because I think people are like, wait, Garrett's a big dog now? But he is now 5-3 after this win. He is rocking a totally different swagger than at the beginning of the season when he went 0-2. So this brings both these teams to 5-3, which is crazy. Matt's team last week was looking like the top dog, but man, it's crazy how quick things change. His combo of the Packers guys, Cobb and Montgomery, totally blows up in his face this week when he plays both of them, even though both of them aren't playing. That's a double goose egg. That's hurting big time. Meanwhile, Garrett's coming through. His team's strong as ever. Matt Ryan, of course, is going to put up 25 points. No real studs except there, but just a very solid combination of Gore, Robinson, Booker, all putting up double-digit points. So that's how you win games. From here, we got my comeback win against Doug. Like I was saying in the intro, I was down crazy amount of points around noon when we're like more than halfway through the morning games, and Forte and Jaquez Rogers came through with some late touchdowns. Devontae Adams put up a decent enough game to get me back in the picture, and then Dak just came through, put up 30 points in an overtime win to really seal it for me. So from there, we got Jill against Kirill. This one is where the league's looking like, is Jill's team for real, and is Kirill's team down for the count? And I don't know. Jill put up some good points, but Kirill came beasting out with an almost 150-point game. He's back. He's at 3-5 now. We're going to see him fighting for that last spot, I think. He made some good trades, picked up Stewart. Now his Bengals boys, he left on the bench, but throw in them after their bye week, and they are going to be guys that put up points. So from there, we got a sneaker win, Sam over Shannon. And this is just like, Sam, I'm seeing again. I think this is 3 in a week, maybe even 4, where he's putting up low points, but winning by a point or 2. And, Sam's team has been strong this whole season, but, can't help but be like, man, is that sustainable? Does he keep winning even though he's only putting up around 100 points? Meanwhile, we got Shannon, a brutal loss. She's got second most points in the league and is still at 3-5, 9th place. That's rough. If she continues to sustain, I don't think she can keep losing like this, but we'll see. We're getting to that point where it's now or never moments, From there, EJ's team is kind of making a comeback. He dealt another loss to Eric, who's lost 3 in a row now. He is bummed. EJ coming up with the second most points, 140. Now he's in that 3 and 5 category. So just never know what's going to happen. So last matchup we had was Chris against Jesse. That was one of those games where I think definitely Chris and the rest of the league is kind of hoping he wins to bring both teams to 4 and 4. But Jesse just snuck another one. And I think I'm just sitting here like, who would have thought 8 weeks in, we got Jesse last place last year with like a 1-12 record. He's putting up 5-3, 5th place. That's playoffs. Crazy. So definitely keep my eye on his team. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that's what happened this week. Looking forward, we got some good matchups. This kind of like not quite big dog, but like middle dog match of the week is going to be me against Eric. We're both 4 and 4, fighting for our lives here. We both through the season have had that 3-week losing streak, so we'll see where the momentum goes. Jill against Garrett. It's our big dog match for the week. Next week, I'm thinking. Love the games where the like a 2 high teams like 5 and 3 are playing each other, because it's like one of those teams is going to be 5 and 4. One's going to be 6 and 3. So we'll see who it is. Sound off in the comments about who you want it to be. I feel like Garrett's got the momentum, but Jill's just got that beast team. So we'll see what happens. From there, EJ and Shannon's going to be a big matchup. Both 3 and 5. That's from Bud Light presents Scraping at the Bottom matchup. So we'll see who wants it the most next week. So, all right, guys, as always, sound off in the comments. Hit your boy up with what you think about the games, and I'll see y'all next week. All right. Peace.